Hi guys, it's me, Christy. February 28th, 2025. I know it's been a long time and I apologize. I don't have that many followers, but the ones I do, I appreciate you for liking and leaving comments. Especially when it's not my family member. So I know I'm reaching somebody out there. But again, this is a new year and I'm going to do the same thing. I want to do more because I want to share, just because I know somebody else might be going through the same thing and they're like, am I the only one out here? That's what I've been thinking for a long time. Am I the only one out here thinking about this or doing this or pushing my kids too hard or just life, guys? So let's see how many that I can do and if I can really stick to it this year. I'm on the ground right now because I've been minimizing my older two kids' schoolwork throughout their years since they're graduated now and they're working full time. I made binders, big binders for each grade, starting in, what is it called, where you send them Mother's Day out. So yeah, they have buckets full and I'm trying to condense it into one file folder container. So they'll want to take it with them when they leave, but they don't want all this stuff. They're not gonna want it and it's just taking up space. So I'm gonna do it for them. I took a bucket out and it all fell out right here. It's all right here. But Riley's I did. Gracie's I completed and done. Hers is in her closet, ready for her when she ever wants to leave. Now, if they don't want it, then at that time, I'll go through and get all the pictures out, and then I'll have to burn it. But I can't keep all this stuff, guys. And I am really, this year, I started downsizing. I don't want the clutter. I don't want the mess. See the clutter? I still have it because my ADHD, guys, is blowing through the roof. I never took medicine. I never knew I had it, but just when my son was diagnosed with it, and I learned that it was hereditary, I really started looking at my husband first. But I think it's me, and I think I've just didn't know I had it, so I didn't even know I didn't worry about it, and I was always so organized and I kept everything tidy. And then, guys, yeah, and I'm gonna go there, premenopause, and not even premenopause. I went from premenopause to full-blown menopause when I was 35. So I started going through it, and then at 40, full-blown. My first doctor didn't want to believe it, put me on the birth control pill, say that's all you need. But I remember my mom going through it, and I was like, yep, that's me. I would just blow up and then be nice and then have to apologize. And then I said nope. So my doctor retired and I went to a new gynecologist, and she took some blood work and everything. She goes, yep, you're full-blown menopausal. She put me on a patch and gave me some pills, and they worked for a while, but then my bones and joints started hurting. It was a side effect of one of the medications she gave me. So I had to stop. And guys, I don't know if I like the way the pill made me feel and my body hurting, or now because she has me on a lower dose, I'm still all over the place. And I've learned that your ADHD kicks into high gear when you're going through menopause. And I've noticed it because I've been wondering why I'm tired. I don't care if I pick up my house. I have the piles all over my house. And it's like I clean one little area and I pile it up in somewhere else. So my husband calls, what are you doing? I said, I'm messing up to clean up. And he just laughs at me because he'll come home, a room will be clean, and then he'll go into our bedroom or our closet and it'll all be stacked in there. I want to clean it tomorrow. I'm going to clean it tomorrow. Just like these buckets have been in the kitchen for a while now. And I've only got my first daughter's done, so I'm gonna do it. And then I haven't been making videos because I feel like I need to clean more and put everything away, but it's just like a never-ending job. And I give it to I used to work full-time, come home and do this, but my ADHD was under control. I just organized and kept myself busy with different tasks. Like when I worked, I wanted to work. I didn't want to sit there and do nothing because it was just like brain fog. I was in everything. And that's kind of like what I am right now, but I don't have a deadline at the house. So I need to start setting deadlines for me. So if anybody's out there that can help me with this, like if you're going through it, send me some comments or something that helped you deal with it, being a stay-at-home mom. My oldest daughter, her medical problems have subsided. God's touched her. Her medicine is working, so I don't have to take her to the hospital. Well, for her seizures. She's been 2.5 years free of seizures, so that's awesome, but she'll never be able to take her off her medication, because if we wean her off and then she starts back, then we'll have to do the process all over. So the doctor said, since she didn't stop when she was 18, she was 19, because now she's 21, that she'd probably always have it. And the reason why she's not having it is because the medicine's working. So yeah, so we're gonna do that. And then my middle one, she's never gave me a minute of problems, but she's working full time. And then my youngest, he got hurt practicing football this year, so he didn't even get to play his 8th grade year. And he's been in a body cast, a brace for his back since the end of August. They put him in it, and he just got to take it off 6 weeks ago. So we've been going to doctor's appointments, x-rays, and PT. We just finished our last PT because we only get so many with our city insurance that we have, and they want to keep some in case he gets hurt again, which I understand that. So we've been doing it at home. So I've been going through his back. He bilaterally fractured both sides of bilateral, so that's both sides of his L5. So the doctor says it's healing fine. So I don't even know if he's going to be able to play football in high school, guys. Y'all pray for him and keep him in your prayers, and along with my family. But yeah, I want him to play football. And he wants to play football, I think, sometimes. So if we can just heal him with that. I see, look, I'm talking to you and I see this, and it's crooked. How did it get crooked? I don't know, but okay. And see, I want to stop this and go get a screwdriver and finish that, but I'm not gonna do it because then this is gonna be in the floor. And I got new furniture coming I'm number 11, so hopefully it's before I have to pick up the kids, or I'll have to. Yeah, you remember report cards, guys? This was what year was this? We used to get them all the time. We had to have them sign them back the next day. This was 2011, 2012, and look, signatures, report cards. Now you don't even get them. You have to look online. You don't even know. Even the progress reports, I used to hate them, especially in high school math. Ooh, algebra and geometry and all that crap. No, thank you. See, how can you throw that away? But now, you don't even know. Book of poetry. Like this? Oh, I was gonna say like this you could, but look, she drew a dog. First grade. She's a good drawer, guys. She's good at just about anything she puts her mind to. She's gonna be my hard one to go through and throw away stuff, because this was first grade. Look what she did. Isn't that pretty? It's just pretty. I know y'all are probably saying, oh, that's her mama. That's ugly, but it's pretty. Look at this. First grade. What is going on? But I think it was first grade. It says first grade. 2011. Yep, first grade. And I always bought him a yearbook, so I'll keep that as well. But yeah, that's all I'm doing is going through these. Well, maybe it's like first and second grade because she has this is her third set. Maybe it's 3. I'm hoping it's 3 because gosh, we'll see. I just made a mess, so I got to go through all this. So I'll see y'all later. Hey guys, it's Christy again. It's still February 28th, but I cleaned up all of Riley's work, put it into one box. Going to let her go through the rest because it's kind of tight, but I kept what I thought she would want, but maybe she might not want to keep all of it. So I thought I would share with y'all something. When I was the beginning of this year, I got addicted to something, and it was the Dutch Brothers. Their Rebel energy drink, not Red Bull, Rebel. But it's 540 calories, and I was like, my gosh. But my husband was like, but does it really matter because you don't eat all day? You eat dinner at night with me, so that could be more breakfast and lunch. Your energy drink, because I go to Sonic and get a 40-ounce water. They have great water. They have filtered water. So I get that every morning and I drink it. And then when I'm done with that, I use the ice and make me an energy drink. And see, it's already 11:35, and usually I'm done by now, but I've been working and I haven't really been drinking a lot. So I got to finish this before I get my energy drink. And then I'll drink another one before I eat dinner, and then I'll eat dinner and then maybe get a Coke or something. Like, I like Coke, but I know it's not good for you, but I like it. But I've learned how to make some using different energy drinks. Nothing can stand toe-to-toe with the Dutch Brother. I get the Shark Attack Rebel with sweet cream, and I get a large, and it's $10. It's like $9 and something. But I'll round up, guys, so it's $10. So my husband was like, well, why don't you just try to make it yourself? Looked all over for the Rebel, couldn't find it anywhere. They do sell it. You can buy a large, medium, and small can. But the large can is what I use in my drink when I buy it, and it's like 8 something, and the drink's 9 something. So why would I do that? I mean, I guess I would if we go on vacation and they don't have one, if I just want a couple of them, you know? So I've learned, I'm hoping you can see this because, look at my setup, guys. I went overboard, but it's delicious. So I bought all sugar free syrups. You can buy them at Marshall's, but there's a website that I will put underneath. It's a restaurant, golly, tongue-tied, restaurant site where you can buy 1, 4, or even 12 at a time. And you can get them on Amazon too, but on the site, after you pay for shipping and tax, excuse me, guys. Sorry. They're about $8 a deal, a bottle. And these you can buy in a pack. I did get these off Amazon. I did find a pack of 6 at Marshall's, so that was nice. But you can buy these at Amazon. They're not that high. But these on Amazon, guys, are $12.99, $13.99, and my pomegranate that I needed was like $16.99. And I bought them because I didn't know about the restaurant website. So if you're looking for these, I know where to buy them so they can be cheaper for you. And it will be Marshall's, Home Goods. I haven't seen it at Ross, They don't have, you have to pick and you have to scavenge what you want. But the Shark Attack, let me tell you. It is the large can of Rebel. It's blue raspberry, lime, and coconut. And then they do like a pomegranate float. That's why they call it a Shark Attack, because they put the pomegranate right on top and it looks like there's blood in it. But I got sweet cream in mine. And I don't know what they use. And I'm kind of scared to ask because I don't know if they'll tell me. But I bought like 5 different creamers to put in mine. And it tastes good. It looks gross. And it separates. Dutch Brothers don't separate. So I'm on a hunt. So if you know something that can help me that keeps it all together and doesn't separate the cream from the drink, I would greatly appreciate that. So what I did is I bought all of these, and then I was like, man, I'm going to start gaining some weight. So I went back and bought sugar-free Red Bull and sugar-free. Sugar is gold, sugar-free is blue. So when I use sugar-free sometimes, I'll use the sugar syrup. And if I have a sugar Red Bull, I'll use the non-sugar syrup. But this was my first ice machine, guys, that I bought. Which I love it, but I didn't like it because the ice was in this bucket. And it makes ice, guys. It stays on. It's kind of loud when it's trying to tell you to put more water in it. Or put, add water or ice full. It does get clogged up here at the top. So you have to constantly move the ice down for it to continue to make ice. But if you don't want it, I left it on overnight. And it kept my ice, like the ice would melt and drain down here. This is where you add the water. So every time you have to add water, you have to take the ice out, add the water, and it takes about 2 water bottles, so 2 16 ounces water. Then I started just buying these because I was going through a lot of bottled water. So you set it like that, you press it down, and you turn it on. It does have self-cleaner on it. If you're just you and your husband or a small family, you get this little scoop and it sits right back here at the back. I don't know if you can see that, but it has a self-cleaner on it. It worked. It worked good, but I don't like how you have to take this out, pour water, and then move the ice because it gets clogged right here. Like it builds up and it doesn't fall to the front. Didn't like it. So I think no, it still has water down there. There's a deal at the bottom, you can drain it, but I'll do that later, so y'all don't have to see that part. You're supposed to let it stand for 24 hours upright before you start it, so it is heavy. So I'm just gonna put that right there so I can drain it, and then I kept my box, guys. I got it from Walmart. So I already put it in the return stuff, and I was waiting on my other one I got from Walmart because it's bigger. And yeah, you just buy it online, hit return, and then they give you a little barcode you take with it, and no questions asked. And then they mail it back to wherever they got it from. So yeah, so these are the boxes that it came in. But guys, this is my big one, so I'm hoping it works better. Then I forgot to get my box cutter, so. I didn't get the Mac Daddy one, the big expensive one, and now they have one out that you can just push a button and the ice comes out like you're at a restaurant. That was still too expensive. Walmart has really good rollback sale on their machines. So my husband was here last time to help me with this, but I don't know about this. I got it, guys. It is taller, and my husband said it would fit underneath my sink. So we will see. But again, I'm gonna keep my box because you don't know what happened to it. Oh my gosh, it has a plug in the back that you can plug the plug in, so it keeps it in place. That's pretty cool. I got a black one. But what I like about this one, guys, is that I'll have to wash it and everything, and then when I get it all set up and everything, I'll bring y'all back and show y'all it. Because you gotta take everything out and wash it. There's your ice, which the ice bucket is not that much bigger, so I might send it back. But, and they give you this little bitty one. Look at this ice bucket. It's still the same size. And it's supposed to make more than the little one. I don't know. I think it's smaller. So we'll see. If I don't like it, it's going back. Because you know me, I have to like it. So that goes in. The only thing I like is that the water goes in here. But you still have to open it up to pour the water in. That's the reason why I got it, is because it said it opened, so you could pour the water in. So you don't get nothing on your ice. So I don't know. If it's louder, it's going back, and I'm keeping my old one. But they're about the same price. But now I gotta read it. So I'm a little disappointed because I thought it was gonna be, they said it was gonna be a big bucket. So you kind of thought that this would come all the way out and all that would be ice, but it's only this. And I bought it like that because I was going to start taking it to family get-together so people could have ice. But we have like 22 people in our family. So that one only made 4 cups at a time. I mean, you can constantly make ice, but if you had 6 or 8 people and you were sitting down to eat, oh, I'm sorry, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're going to have to wait to get your cup. You can't have my ice. So, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to try it or not. I might just put it back in the box and take it back. And, because I bought it to make drinks. My husband likes it because it's Sonic ice. It's the nugget soft ice you can crunch. But Dutch Brothers don't have that. They have, and if y'all ever notice the Sonic, it smells like gas. Making sure my stove's off. Sonic ice stays good because you put it in styrofoam cups. But if you, as soon as you pour it into a regular glass, not insulated, it melts so fast. And Dutch Brother has great ice. It's like little square pieces, but it's not thick like you get out of the refrigerator. And it's like crunchy. So I've been everywhere trying to find ice that I like from them. And I finally found some at QT. Now, this is what they said to do. They said to buy paper bags, put the ice in the paper bags, and it won't stick together. You know how you buy like Sonic ice or ice from Chick-fil-A or something, and it comes in that plastic bag, and then you put it in the freezer and it's party time, and then it's all stuck together, and then you got to break it up, but then you still got big chunks. Guys, it's true. So I got these paper bags off of Amazon. They're bigger than the standard lunch bags. And I got 1 bag of ice from QT. And I split it between 2. And I'm almost done with my first bag, but this is how much it is. And every piece is loose. So I might not even keep that. I might go to Sonic and put, the only thing is it does take up a lot of room in your freezer, but who needs food when you have ice, right? So, that's my little tip. If you buy ice, get some paper bags, not lined like coffee bags, just plain old paper bags. Put the ice right in it when it's fresh, and put it in the freezer, and it doesn't stick together and clump all together. So I think I might do that, because I don't think my counter will work, because look what I finally got. After asking for it for Christmas and saying my husband saying we don't need it, and then he started looking at all the recipes and like, I want it, go get it, go get it. Well, it was sold out, but guess what is back? The Ninja Slurpee drink machine. It's a slush, milkshake, frozen juice, anything and everything, but it has to be sugar. And it's good, guys. We made the Wendy Frosty the other night. Should have put more sugar in it, because my husband and my oldest daughter's lactose intolerant, so we had to use lactose-free milk. But guys, if you've ever tried that milk, you really, like, I cook with it now, and you can't tell. The only time I can tell is when I'm eating cereal, and I do not like lactose-free ice cream. No. But they have to eat it. They have to eat the yogurt and the ice cream, or it messes up their system. So, gotta learn to cook it. Then my husband went to the ER at the end of the year, and at the beginning of the year, in Christmas time, I thought he was having a heart attack. He worked his whole shift, and then he drove all the way home, and it's about 45 minutes to an hour depending on traffic. And then he could barely move or breathe. And I was like, get back in the car, we're going to the ER. Because I really thought, he said, something's setting on my chest. So we went in, and they really didn't even know what it was. They thought it was just acid reflux. They gave him some kind of expensive cocktail to drink, and they did some, scans and stuff. But in medicine, they gave him morphine to knock him out, take the pain away. But we left, and then like 3 weeks later in January, after the deductible renewed, right? We had to go back. And this doctor said, it's your gallbladder. Because Tony eats meat. He eats meat all the time, used to. I mean, every day I was meat, something with meat. And it was beef. Sometimes chicken, but mostly beef all the time. Steak. That's just how he was raised. But he was like on deer and all that other stuff. But yeah, they said red meat and dairy. And he had a steak, and he had, him and his son made like a Oreo milkshake. They put Oreo ice cream and milk and mix it together. And then the very next day was like, it was his gallbladder. He doesn't have stones yet, but he has slush in it. That's what they said. And that if he stayed away from the meat, red meat, and dairy, that he might be okay and it might not go into stones. So what happened is, my favorite shirt, and I keep snagging it today, we stopped all the meat. He eats red meat once a month now, and it's very hard to cook because I don't like chicken. But I cook it for him, and it's just really hard to cook now. But we do it. And lactose-free cheese and milk and ice cream. And some of the stuff you can't get lactose-free. So I do feel sorry for the ones that have to do without. But I also found some Gallbladder Complete Cleanse and Balance. Right here, guys. And he takes it once a month. It is nasty. But it's March. It's almost March. So all of February, he didn't hurt. And like the last 2 weeks in January. So like 6 weeks now. This and changing his diet. has really helped his gallbladder because he does not want to have surgery. There's no time for surgery. So the only thing it's gonna really do hurt is when we go to Disney. Yes, I like Disney, and yes, I know that it's crummy right now, but I like it, so I'm going. What else? All the ice cream and stuff. I don't think that they should, since they're so open and everything, they should have lactose-free everything, but I bet you they don't. I'll keep you informed with that. We're not going till November, so it's a long time. That. And I also wanted to tell you something else. I don't know if I have it out, but I'll show you the pills that I give him to help. He has a kidney stone pill that he takes too, because he used to get kidney stones all the time. And his dad did too, and then they found some peel off. They found some peel that they take, and you take it once a day, and he hasn't had a kidney stone in like 4 years, so he takes one a day, because then he says he's been pregnant. They say it's like pregnant pain, like labor pains. And I could probably see it because he was in really bad pain. But we, women, we get an epidural. So I guess that's the same as them getting really potent drugs like morphine. And morphine don't even help him when he has a kidney stone. He has to get, I forget what the name is, but he has to get the other medicine. But I've had 3 pregnancies and 3 babies, and he has, he said he's had 3 too. So I don't know, but I've never experienced one, but I bet you they hurt from seeing him, because the last time he was like throwing up in bushes because they just, the ER, you know, it's a kidney stone. It's going to either pass or get stuck. You're going to have to sit there in pain, you know, because you're not bleeding or shot or whatever. So that's what they think down here where we live. So, yeah, I've been on 21 minutes, so I guess I better go. See you later. Bye. Hi guys, it's me, Christy. It's February 28th, and yes, I have not been on in a long time. I do have some videos that I made the last month and in December that I'm gonna post. I did post some of my family on Christmas and the games and stuff that we played, but I have some other ones that I'm going to post this afternoon along with this one. But it's been a while. And I'm on the floor right now in my house because I am going through my middle daughter schoolwork. I got buckets and buckets of schoolwork that I kept, and they're not gonna want it because my mom just gave me mine. And I went through it and kept what I wanted to show my grandkids, maybe. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna condense it into a smaller box. Now I did for my older daughter, she has 1 box. And I did a really good job. And then I did Mason's, my son, and he has 2 because I just can't condense his. I guess because he's still in school, and I would still want to keep everything because he's my baby. But this is what I did. Well, let me tell you something about my life since I didn't post at the end of last year. Our dog got sick, and she got so bad that we had to put her down because we didn't want her to suffer anymore. She's always had seizures and strokes throughout her life, and we were blessed to have her as long as we've did have her. But and she got to, called somebody out to the house, and we got to do it here, and I got her ashes back and everything. But it's just hard. My husband works all the time, so I can stay at home with my kids, and I was the one having to do it. And guys, that was my first animal that I had to do. And I know I'm blubbering, and people are like, it's just a dog, but my parents always took care of it when I was growing up. Never had to do that. And I just came home when they weren't there. And It was just easier that way. So I tried to do the same thing for my kids. They were at work and at school. And then they wanted, you know, they said that's what they wanted, and then it wasn't what they wanted, and then it happened, and it was at the end of October. I believe it was, yeah. And it's been rough. You don't want to cook what you usually cook because you know she's not here to grab it. I have to throw away half my plate because she's not here. Blubber baby, that's what I am. I have to throw away. I can't even get these binders out that I made my girls, guys. Come on, look at this binder that I made. Look at all that stuff falling out of it. And this was, this is Riley, but oh my gosh, it's so full it wouldn't even fit. And this is not even, this was first grade, guys. This was first grade. So, of course, I'm going to keep the pictures and everything and the awards, but, ow, my camera just fell.